Boy, is that a lot of claims. We're going to need to take it. Obviously, our governing capacity is limiting as we have this militarization via our empowering the stratocracy reform. We're going to likely have to change away from it eventually, but we're in no rush because it allows us to steamroll our enemies. And also, let me see here. These guys are now good size to be a march. So let's go ahead and do that. Our golden era is over. That is tragic. Absolutely tragic. Welcome back, everybody, to Ante Bellum here in EU4. I hope you guys have been enjoying the campaign. We are the Hellenic Empire. We are Hellenic. And we are currently doing what a lot of people would call Hellenization of the Levant. Pretty cool, right? Pretty good. I've been enjoying this campaign quite a bit, so I'm really looking forward to continuing it. Now, the Mausoleum, yearly prestige and splendor is fine, but it's not super necessary. I think I want to start integrating these guys. And that way we can get the Parthenon here. Yeah, because this will just apply to the owner of the Parthenon. Osman's Bazaar gives us a merchant, but yeah, it's not really worth it early on. So I don't think it's going to apply to us nearly as much. Perhaps maybe later on if we start having some we're really tight for that. Now, let's take a look here. I don't know if I want to tie up 2 diplomats, but I think I will. Because I believe with these guys, we can yoink some of their development. All we need to do is spend some prestige on them and they'll stay loyal. So that'll help out the annexation on them. Actually cut a few years off of it, which is great. In a few years, we'll click this one again. Not bad, not bad, not bad. But yeah, I do hope you guys have been enjoying the campaign. I've been having a lot of fun, so. Plenty of fun shenanigans to come as well. Let's see here. Yeah, we'll build that up there. Matter of fact, I need to upgrade you. That will help us out with our economy a wee little bit. 2102 should go up to, yeah, a little bit. We also need more trade power over here, so let's upgrade you as well. That will help us steer 2114, 2137, so every month, a little bit more. I'll take that. Can't argue with that number. And then we're very close to Deus Vult. Before we declare any more wars, I'm going to shoot for Deus Vult. Deus Vult is really strong. It gives 75% AE, I believe. So really solid. Tolerance to the True Faith, so we actually have +3 now. Our tolerance is 8. Man, any of our provinces that are the True Faith will receive -8 unrest, which is really solid. Look at that. Tolerance, -8. Obviously, overextension is the main thing nipping at us right now, but that's fine because we are not going to be overextended for much longer. We just took our idea group, so we need to make sure we core this up, though. The overextension is punishing, and we don't want to be sitting on that for longer than we have to. So we will core this all up. I'm pretty keen on the loyalty or the stability. Staying at stab 3 is always a priority for me. All right, there we go. Get everything converted. Wait a minute. That 14? Yeah, 14 months. Very good, very good. Now you can see our unrest is going down quite a bit as we get everything cored up. So let's start mothballing forts that we don't need to be paying for. What is this? There we go. That's the mode I'm looking for. And I think that's it for now. Devastation over here is still pretty bad, so we'll let these forts work their magic. Oh, this is not my land. Okay, we're good. And then devastation down here is handled. Everything that borders that fort. So let's start saving up some money now. That is fine with me. Let's take a look at how the Nizrids are doing after that peace deal. So they have 9 loans. The reason why you know it is 0.02 per loan. So minus 0.02 times 9. Or you can divide. 8.18 divided by 0.02 is 9. So they have 9 loans. It's not that bad, but good for us. We do need to start getting our crown land, though. The sooner we get closer we get to 1600, the more you want to have closer to like 65, I believe, is the number you're looking for. All right, let's turn that fort off as well. And we can definitely turn that fort off as well. I think that's all of them, actually. So that's good. We'll probably end up deleting a couple. The main reason I have some of these guys is for devastation reduction. Speaking of, let's keep that one on for a couple of months so that devastation goes away. And you don't need to be having you on that edict anymore. There we go. But yeah, everything is looking very Hellenic now. I am enjoying that quite a bit. That's a good view. That map mode will forever be satisfying, right? Don't you guys agree? Leave a comment if you agree. Hellenic is a very satisfying map color. All right, we have no more unrest, so let's get rid of you. Also, I have my ships out here, so I should probably pull them in. So I don't need to pay to reinforce them with sailors. Here we go. Everybody's handled. Only one we have now is the province right there, which is fine, and some Bulgarians that may not even fire. I think we're good. Right, we do need to upgrade this mausoleum for our mission. But that mission also requires 20 development. What does it give us, though? I think it actually gives us some bonuses for the rest of the game. Great project upgrade costs and a level 3 architect. So I think we will push for this. Let's go ahead and go with some dev costs. We need to make sure that our merchants are 60 plus loyalty. So we can click that one right there. A dry dock in our capital area. I can gladly do that. Dry dock, right. Wait. A dock or a dry dock, I assume it said? Yeah, okay. Then we will develop you. And since we have plenty of admin and mill mana. And we'll use mill. Keep them somewhat even. There we go. Mausoleum of Halicarnassus is already level 1? No. Oh, it's either or. Derp. Okay, well, that's fine. The development isn't going to hurt us. Matter of fact, we got some salt here, so let's develop that up a little bit. We are well ahead of time on our idea groups or on our tech, so this development is helpful to our economy. So I'll do that. And that right there will help us out with our money. So 21 is, it was like 21.3 before. So that's actually really good. 26.5. So yeah, our economy is booming. Plus we just gained a bunch of extra manpower from that as well. So all is good. All is good. Now that means we can upgrade the Parthenon here. So I will do that. Church being built there. I don't know about that one, friend. This is fine. All is well, though. I always appreciate these sort of like, these sort of chill, you know, working up that economy. I always like these ones. War score cost versus other religion is overpowered. Always take that if you can. It should be your first one basically in every time, unless you have like an overpowered age objective, which we do not. Papal Counter-Reformation, huh? Permanent CB against neighboring heathens and heretics. That's cool. Let's go ahead. I don't care about Epirus's opinion of me. Take the trade power. So yeah, we're making like 5 ducats a month more than we were last I looked. So from trade, that is. So that's pretty good. Now, as long as I don't have these rebels, we should be fine. Now, the separatism is pretty bad up there. We're gonna have to get that converted eventually. How far off are we from it? Or can we not? Oh, what am I doing? I'm not converting the provinces I need to be. Well, that's me being a dingus, is what that is. Okay. So let's do that. Make sure we're converting these important ones first, because our guy is getting pretty old. Pretty old. So we need to make sure that if we're going to get stuff converted, we need to be doing it, you know, with haste. We're making really good progress in getting these guys. Once we integrate Epirus, it's going to slow down our integration of Syria quite a bit, but that's okay. We're not going to be making much progress for a while, though, so let's switch on over our focus to Diplo. And our next heir is Alexandros. He's got a 5-3-3, which is pretty solid, so I can live with that. That will allow us to at least have a little bit of Diplo coming in. There we go. Deus Vult. Culture conversion cost and clergy loyalty, as well as an extra missionary and missionary maintenance cost. So that's really nice. Makes our conversions even cheaper. so we can get these provinces converted ASAP. Now, we're likely going to have these rebels now that we've got Turnovo. They're real mad. They're real mad. They're angry. That's okay. But now we'll be able to start catching up on admin tech as well. Well, obviously, I'm not going to lose the stability for no reason. Let's see here. Do we have... We can do some salt. Let's build a couple of these guys in the salt provinces. Iron, definitely. That's going to increase our income quite a bit because we're going to be steering that trade over here. Now, ideally, we'd be getting a little bit more trade from Syria, but they're a little pissy with me. I will have them divert trade, and I'll just buy their loyalty down. I think that's fine. Prestige is not necessary for us right now. Where we're going, we don't need steer trade, and that's going to increase our income even more. So, which will allow us to build more buildings to be even taller, right? That's how tall play works in this game. We're playing wide and tall as well because I think we're in the great power list pretty high. Yeah. We're competitive with Andalusia, which is essentially the Spain of Ante Bellum. So pretty dang solid. Now, the next war would likely be Sicily. We could totally do this. Let's go for it. Yeah, totally. Let's go for it. So I should probably bring an army over. These guys are going to pop. So let's just pull one army over. They won't siege down Epirus, which is good. Now, these guys are probably in debt still. They were last I looked. Oh, it's actually roughly the same amount, which is pretty good. So let's see here. I wonder. Yeah, let's pay off his debt. That way he'll actually land an army. That would be good. So let's go ahead and do that. Pay off your debt. That will allow him to actually build up some regiments, which is good. Looks like he's building up a navy right now, which is pretty nice as well. They have 13 ducats in their treasury, so let's send them a small little gift there. Small loan of 1,000,000 ducats. And convert Jerusalem. Is Jerusalem not a religious center? It is not. Interesting. I did not know that. But yeah, these guys we're just keeping over here for now. Navy. Make sure we have an admiral here. Of course. 53. So expensive. And I hardly have any mana. Yeah, you'll have that. You will definitely have that. Let's go ahead and click this button one more time. And now I will focus exclusively on getting more crown land. Mostly I just wanted that money just because, you know, why wouldn't you want the little bit of money there? All right. These guys are basically ready. The Navy, we will get an admiral here ASAP. Because their Navy is probably not very competitive with ours, which is good. We have 2 ships that need upgraded, so let's upgrade them. Meanwhile, we're just kind of chilling in Cedar Rapids, right? 2 months. Oh, wait a minute. Annexing Syria. Oh, they're disloyal. Right. I knew that. So we can do like one dev click over here. Yeah, you just click that button one time. Buy their loyalty, basically. But there you go. Let's get this admiral over here. 2-2. I'll take that. And that is a fact indeed. We gained some prestige. So if I have to buy down their loyalty again, I will happily. Continue to convert. Let's convert the stuff that's cheaper. First off. Yes, Hellenic map mode or religious map mode. We can call it the Hellenic map mode if we want, I suppose. It's not really an issue. So there's his 3 heavies. If we want to, this would be a great way to catch them off guard. So what you do is you stand your army on top of them. They would actually ally me, which is mildly hilarious. Let's take this Litchi. And now what we do is we sink his 3 heavy ships. Look at that. Oh, baby girl. Look at that. That's so good. And then we bring our army over here. And we start bringing them over. I guess we sink Carniola. Now, there will be a moment of weakness here where this 23 stat could easily come and beat up on my boys. So we got to hold on. Lose a little bit of money for some merchant loyalty. That's totally fine with me. Yep. See this 19 stat coming over. We got to be mindful of that. Yeah. Dang it. Okay. So what you do is you keep your navy here. And my boys are probably going to lose. So what you do is you just retreat onto your boats. As long as they don't engage you in battle, you're okay. That's fine, sadly. Let's get our boys over here onto Corfu. That's fine. It's not a big deal. Carniola over here. Now, Carniola is essentially like the Croatia, or it's like Croatia-Slovenia in this game. My subjects should handle them pretty easily. Now, let's take a look here. Always remember how strong a good march is. So let's go with war enemies and war allies. We have 4.5. Macedonia has 4.2. Syria has 4.2. Sicily, 3.9. And we all have better discipline than them, except for, well, they do, but isn't that crazy? It's actually nuts to me. We also have army tradition maxed out, which is giving us, it gives you hidden modifiers. It gives you the manpower recovery speed, morale speed, siege ability, militarization, which we, you know, obviously we have that maxed out. So there's some really solid modifiers we have here. The manpower bonuses we get from militarization are kind of nuts. So if we have mill access into northern, right, we're gonna have to come up here and wipe out. So this is fine, actually. Let's just have you guys hunt enemy fleets in the Mediterranean and do your thing, boys. I think we can just speed 5 this war for the most part. Let's see if we can catch this Carniola army. Oh, it looks like we got a Shiite Sicily army coming in hot. No, I don't think so, sirs. This is Woods. Probably not my best general to head in there with, but this is fine. Oh, they're actually reinforcing. Are my subjects gonna get there in time? This battle's been going on for a minute, huh? Sadly, we lost. Okay, it's fine. It is fine. As long as we're not fleeing somewhere where we're super vulnerable, we can afford those losses. They can't. They only have 16,000 manpower. They have 22, which is kind of a lot, but I'm not concerned about it. This is a bad general, though. I shouldn't have had him on there. I should have this Theodoros guy on there. This army over here is handling these rebels, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to give them a little bit of autonomy, and we're going to group our armies up over here. If we're going to do it, we might as well do it. Nice. Luckily, we have our fort zones here, which is great. So it is impossible for them to get into my lands unless they first siege down a couple of these forts. They have to siege down at least 2 forts, or 3 forts even, to get into my land. So this is totally fine for me. We're recouping these guys. Meanwhile, this army's over here taking attrition on that fort. We're good. We're good. I will continue to convert. Now, what I'm doing is I'm prioritizing unity and then finding like the cheapest one that has the best unity gain. That's how I'm doing that. Admin, very good. Extra production efficiency is solid. Let's go ahead and placate you guys. Yoinking dev from them is painful, but it is so good for the long term. Because it will make us, it makes them cheaper. Makes it cheaper to, wait, my general died? Oh my gosh. Even better, I'll take that. These guys are stuck here, which is hilarious. This is farmlands as well. Let's go in with a Cav combat ability, I suppose. We got Cav in there. Are we flanking? No, we're not flanking. But we do have Cav. Now we're flanking. High discipline with Cav. Look at that. Absolutely. They actually lost some cannons, which is great. Let's take that fort back here. My subjects are up there sieging them down. Peacing out Carniola is definitely going to be in on what's the word I'm looking for? A priority. But what I'd like to do first off is get these guys occupied. That way I can head over here. So is Carniola the emperor? No, Francia is the emperor. Carniola oftentimes does become the emperor, them or Styria. Because I do believe they are... Ooh, they're not an elector. Styria is the elector. Okay. At least they are in this run. I don't know exactly how consistent it is. You know, like in EU4 base game, it's very common that you'll see like the Palatinate becomes the HRE Emperor, or Hesse also quite often becomes the Emperor. Just win this siege is over here. Where's this capital? Right here. Okay. Is this where Ljubljana is? I think this is where Ljubljana is. right? Hey, look at that. See, I know a thing or two about a thing or two. You guys might think I'm a dum-dum, which is mostly true. But in this case, I was correct. Let's pick some better music here. A little bit of extra oomph. Maybe we'll even win a siege if we got this good banger music playing, right? Shout out Runite Drill. I always shout him out when I can. If you guys haven't already considered checking him out, he's got a Spotify linked in the description below the video. So, all right, let's get you guys up here. Leave behind some of the infantry so they don't. And again, 10, 40 because he's a march, and he's an efficient march at this point now. Once we siege his capital down, he'll probably be willing to peace out. They're not... Oh, shoot. They are making some progress over here. Put you guys on defensiveness. Turn these guys off the edict, so we don't need that. But I bet that development actually was pretty bad for us. We developed a bunch of land. Development is such a double-edged sword when you have a low governing capacity. We're probably going to end up needing to ditch our militarization sooner rather than later. But this is fine. Even if they take this, they still have to siege down one of these provinces, even to get over the fort, to get on to our capital, and they won't be able to get across the strait, so it's not a big deal. Let's have you guys head over this way. We're gonna piece these guys out, which would hopefully black flag these guys. That would be pretty great. I'm not even gonna worry about these because these Carniola, how funny is this? Carniola is the one on this siege, so as long as once I get out of his land, piece them out, this fort, the siege is gonna end. That's absolutely ace. All right, so then we'll also have you break off your alliance with them. There you go. Easy peasy. Lots of money for us as well. We get all of it because it's just us and our subjects. We're good. Look, they got black flag. The siege is done. It's so good. I love it. Little cheesy things like that just like fill me with joy. All right, so let's come on over here and blockade Rome, his capital. Now I always hate taking my whole navy to blockade because, oh, they're attacking me there. That doesn't seem intelligent. Yeah, we're what are you guys doing? You guys are silly. You guys are silly willies. What are you doing? They're just like single filing in their men. Now the reason why I'm taking some of my men off is just to, you know, lessen the ouchie of attrition. That's all. No reason other than that. But yeah, we win. We win now. Now, once I take this fort here, I'm going to head down. Well, they have a lot of forts here. Fortress Italy is definitely a thing in Ante Bellum, but we just need to occupy this war goal. That will give us quite a bit of war score, and we'll be able to take probably everything we have claims on. Well, I don't know about Sicily, but yeah. This is a fort, so I'll take that. We want Malta because we want to upgrade this Malta forts. That's going to be really helpful for us getting that war score cost for other religions. Because if you guys didn't notice, there is nobody of the same religion. We are the only one. We are in this game alone. Incredible. Give that to Macedon. Sink his navy. Have these guys hang out in Capua. Have you guys come on over here. This is mountains, so if they want to attack me, first of all, I'll see it first, and then we'll be able to defend. Now, their army is mostly sitting down here in Messina, so I think we're okay. I might be wrong, though. Also, shout out Melva. He's probably not watching this, but Melva, Italian boyo, integrating Epirus. Very cool. Melva is one of the devs for the Expanded Family, and he's a great dude. He's from, I think he's from, like, this area over here, right? Something like that. I don't know. Don't mean to dox you, Melva. All right, so we've got you guys there. Let's have you guys protect trade in Aleppo. Have you guys group up with the rest of the Navy. Hopefully not get jumped while you're getting over there. All right, all is well. Very good. Yep. All right, now these guys are also gonna need placated again. They're gonna be a problem. I'll take the admin mana. So the issue is that now they actually might not be... Yeah. Look at this. Since we have the -3 from annexing my other subject, it's going to be long and painful. So also integrating those guys is going to boost us up here. So what I'm likely going to do... No, I think I am going to keep this because I don't want to give Macedonia too much land and have them become an like a bad, what's it called? A bad vassal, like an inefficient vassal. So I'm going to state that just because it's free. It is going to put us over our governing capacity. We're probably going to ditch our militarization pretty soon. We may actually ditch it like now, after this war. As much as it hurts me to do it, I think we're going to do it. I'm actually going to do it right now. Goodbye militarization. You will be missed. And that will allow us to state up some more stuff over here with no penalty. To our like our governing capacity, that is. Now, we're not quite ahead of time, so we're gonna wait until we're ahead of time, and then we'll worry about that. Now, I will upgrade my regiments. It's risky, but I think we're okay. I'll see their armies coming. Yep, see, they're coming. Oh no. As long as we get a couple of reinforcement ticks, we should be good. These guys are getting sieged down by Pisa. I didn't even realize that. All right, let's get over here. Make sure we are getting down here to the war goal, which is what we need. There we go. That should be a wipe. Okay. 1 second here. Gotta take a look at my ring going off. All right. 1 moment. I think I'm going to have to go answer that door. I'll be right back. And we're back getting my HVAC worked on, so I apologize for the interruption. But guys, that is a great place to call it, I think. So if you are enjoying the campaign and you want to see more like this in the future, make sure you leave a like, subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to ding the bell. And whenever you join my Discord, subreddit, or Twitter, you will get a free cookie in the mail. Also, if you haven't already supported me on my Patreon, I do appreciate all that stuff. It is the only way I'm able to do this full time, making videos for you guys every day. So if you have some money and you want to pitch it my way, patreon.com/Chewyshoot. Link is in the description. And that's all I got for you for today, friends. This is Chewyshoot, and I will catch you guys later.